There is nothing like a good game. I mean, take Twister, for example, where it not only teaches you the important stuff of life, like which is your right and which is your left, oh, anyway, but it reminds us that sometimes life can get all twisted and tangled, not only because of what's happening in our lives, but sometimes our relationships with others and even close friends can get super complicated. And while we may fall down from time to time and feelings get hurt, it's important to get back up and even to forgive. You know, this game right here is one of my favorites. We have to build a snake by matching the colors at the end. But this game also reminds me that when I tell a lie and don't tell the truth, sometimes that lie gets longer and longer and longer as I have to try to match what I said. So it's always better to tell the truth. That way we don't have to remember what we may have lied about. Or what about this game? AP World History flashcards. You know, parents, it's never too early to start. You know, but the game that we're going to be talking about today is Connect 4, where you have to get 4 of your colored pieces in a row to win. But let's say that each of these pieces represent a promise that we made. A promise to brush my teeth, a promise to clean my room, a promise to be nice to others. But instead of following through with those promises, they're kind of stuck. And maybe there's a promise that you made and you haven't followed through. Maybe you even told God that you would do something, but you kind of failed to do it. Yet when we do what we say and fulfill those promises, our lives are not only blessed, but other people's lives are blessed as well. You know, that's pretty cool, isn't it? You know, in our reading for today, we hear how Hannah made a promise to God that if her prayer was answered, that she would dedicate her son to God and she would serve God all the days of his life. And after God answered her prayer, Hannah brought her son to the temple and fulfilled her promise. And that her son Samuel would minister to kings and also to a nation. But what if she didn't fulfill her promise? Well, what then? Well, maybe there's a promise that you made, and instead of letting it sit or go unfulfilled, what would it mean to see it to completion?